First things first, I was just tired of auto ships and just like really flaky companies. I would see a lot of people go from one company to the next company because the compensation plan was so big, bright, and shiny, and because it was the hip, new, cool thing to do. Or I like to say that a lot of people were actually sheeple and they were following XYZ leaders over to the next company without really doing the research on, what was really going on. So when my previous company flaked out, I actually decided to step onto the sidelines and really observe what everybody else was going to do. And since then, everybody's been in about 4 or 5 different companies, and I actually made the right choice and actually decided to get started with Enagic because of the solid foundation that it has and just a lot of other reasons that I'll get into right now. What attracted me most to Enagic was the revolutionary technology. It's able to help a lot of people, which is something I really wanted to find, something that could reach the masses, that's something that everybody needed, but that was also very unique. When I tried the water, something was different. Something made me feel I got this kind of a head change, and then I later found out that was actually the active hydrogen that's in the water that actually hydrates your brain within 60 seconds. So it was really cool to find out all these unique health benefits that went along with it. But not only that, it was also really cool that I actually consumed it every single day anyways before I even found out about Kangen Water. And it was really cool also because I found out that all the other harmful things going on in all this other water, the lead, the arsenic, the fluoride, the pharmaceutical drugs, just a lot of different things that it made me more aware. So on top of actually loving the product itself, I also love that I got a lot of new knowledge that actually was going to help me benefit a lot of other people. What do I love most about Enagic? I love the product. I've never been somebody that's been a product of the product in any other company or even outside of a company when it came to like brand loyalty. I've never been that guy. I've always just been very open to a lot of new things. And when I started actually drinking the water, I noticed a lot of different health benefits. And for me, I personally lost about 13 pounds. It helped my family. I was able to help my dad lose about 15 pounds. His elbow pain, his knee pain, his back pain went away. He does a lot of physical labor. And so for me, that's what I also loved about the product, was that I didn't have to tell my dad to do something different that he was already doing. It's like breathing air. He was already drinking water. I just had to get him on a different kind of water, and just that meant the most to me, to actually help my dad and to help my family get their health on track. And it gave me a lot of peace of mind knowing that I was going to have my health on track, but that I was also empowered to help others get their health on track. So that's one thing I also love about the product, is that we actually get to help a lot of people, again, by just telling them to just change one thing, and that's their water. The company culture is second to none. We have really authentic people here at Enagic, people that come from all different walks of life that live in Malaysia, India, Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, United States. You name it, we probably have a distributor there. So it's really cool to see everybody coming from all different walks of life and hearing their stories of how the product actually helped them. And not only that, but it's really cool because it gives you a perspective into their life. I can remember being at the convention, and I was sitting in the very front row, and I was watching everybody get their checks and stuff. And there was a lady there, and she was from Malaysia, and she actually came up to me and she says, "Oh, hey, what's your name?" And she had her accent and everything. And long story short, here in the United States, usually when we want to get a hold of somebody, nowadays with our smartphones, we'll say, "Hey, add me on Facebook." She busted out this book and she says, "Write your first name and your last name." I said, "Okay, cool, I got it." And then she's like, "Write your Facebook." Okay, cool, I did that. And then she said, "Write your phone number." Okay, cool, did that. And then she's like, no, you're not done. Go ahead and write your address. So it was really cool because I got to see that the way that Malaysians will get your contact info is a lot different than how an American to another American will get their contact info. It's really not that extensive. So the company culture is just second to none. There's just authentic, genuine people that actually care about helping others, and we again do it through Kangen Water. So it's just amazing just meeting everybody from different walks of life. It really broadens your horizon and makes you see life in a totally different way. The commissions are awesome. The compensation plan is second to none. It's patented. That means that no other company in the world can have this compensation plan, even if they wanted to. They could try to mock it up, but then maybe they'll get sued for like a likeness to our compensation plan. So I really like that. That gave me a lot of peace of mind knowing that we had a compensation plan that not only paid out top tier commissions, but that was also going to be around. It wasn't going to be duplicated, and it couldn't be duplicated even if others wanted to try to do that. So again, that gave me a lot of peace of mind, and I really liked the fact that we got the full payment up front. You know, a lot of other companies, what they'll do is you'll sign up for auto ships, and I don't really like monthly auto ships and stuff like that. I like just direct sales. Direct sales is, you know, where if you make the sale, you get paid first. I really like that because a lot of it, while you do make overrides based off the team that you build, eventually you do still have to be productive in this company to make commissions, which was really appealing to me because, you know, I'm a go-getter, I'm a hustler, and if I want to work with those types of people, then, you know, I have to train them in that way. And so it's really cool because you teach people how to be self-sufficient rather than saying, hey, I'm gonna place, you know, 30, 40 people under you, you know, to get your volume up just to get them paid out. What I really like here, again, is that it's all about not all about personal production, but a lot of it has to do with personal production in order to advance in the ranks. And it's cool because you don't have to convince anybody to drink water. But in terms of like lotions and potions and energy drinks, etc., you kind of have to convince somebody. You really have to get them sold on that product. With water, it ranks right up there with oxygen. Everybody needs it. So I really love that compensation plan, second to none, and I just couldn't pass it up. So those are my reasons for why I joined Enagic. What are yours?